my time at Oregon State, one of the most impactful courses I had, never even touched in my degrees. I have a computer engineering degree. I have an education degree, and for whatever reason, just to have extra credit or just because I was interested, I took a environmental science course, and that particular professor talked about his breadth of knowledge, kind of what you were just talking about. He said there are kind of two types of people out there. There are people that are going to know just about an inch wide about a topic, but a mile deep. And then there are people out there that only know about an inch deep in any one topic, but a mile wide worth of topics. So that sort of visualization, that sort of explanation, I mean, you just kind of brought it up with the recruiting world, has always stuck with me, just because, I mean, it's so contrast to each other. You know, somebody who's so focused on, say, one topic, but they know every last little bit of that topic, versus these people who just kind of know all of it, but not really too deep about anything. So I guess in today's world, with the dynamics of companies changing and people's needs changing and all that, where are you seeing when you're going out trying to find these candidates for these particular companies? Are you looking for the breadth? Are you looking for the depth? Is it situation based? Where do you fall?
That's a really great question, Evan. And, I think this is a nice and easy way for people to kind of understand the depth and the breadth.
Mm-hmm.
So I hear often the phrase, master of none, jack of all trades, master of none,
Uh-huh.
would probably speak to that as well. But I would say it's very company specific. Companies are unique and dynamic individual organizations or organisms, if you will, if you want to talk about it from a biology perspective too.
Mm-hmm.
It influences itself. So if your water is dirty, your plants aren't going to be healthy. If your company is not giving people what they need to meet their own needs, they may have very specific, situations they're finding themselves in, maybe recruiting often for the same position. Being able to diagnose where the breakdown in the process is just as important as knowing what you need, because you can want something, but if you can't support it long term, if you're trying to plant something in dirt that doesn't have the nutrients that it needs,
Mm-hmm.
it's not going to live.
Mm-hmm.
So you can ask for whatever you want, you can try to find whoever you want, but having the long-term goal in mind of retention and internal growth, or what is this person going to need and can we give it to them, is just as important as knowing what you're looking for. And often what I see is just a general uncertainty. We think we want this, we're not sure how to get it. And oftentimes what I recommend is having an honest conversation and talking about, why do we want these things? How do they fit?
Are you talking with both parties? Are you talking with the candidate and the company?
Really, with both.
Okay.
And that's what brings us back to mutual fit, right? Is
Mm-hmm.
you can say you want something and you can hire someone who says they want those things as well, and it sounds like a mutual fit. But if the company hasn't been, honest and gone through really a soul searching exercise of who are we and what do we do here,
Mm-hmm.
and if the candidate hasn't done that either, it might work for a little bit. And then that friction comes into play of, this isn't actually what I wanted. This doesn't actually fulfill my needs on either side.